Original.
And I'm in love with the money.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining today. I am happy you're here and listening in. So today we're answering the question, is it too late? If you are over 50 and you haven't secured life insurance, critical illness, disability, you might be asking yourself this question, is it too late? And I'm here to hopefully add some clarity and give you some relief, because guess what? It might not be too late for you. Other persons have had major illnesses that they feel have basically taken them out of the game when it comes to coverage. So, is it too late to safeguard your quality of life? Is it too late to protect who and what matters most to you? Is it too late for you to create peace of mind for yourself and your loved ones? And the other side of the pendulum is that maybe you're thinking you've made it this far without it. Do you really need it? No. Or maybe you're thinking it's too expensive, it's too complicated, and maybe it's not worth the hassle. Well, again, I'm aiming to clear up any confusion you have and to show you that the best thing that you can do is take action right now to ensure that you are taken care of and that your loved ones are taken care of. So hang around with me for the next 10 to 15 minutes and we'll dive right in. Okay, real talk. Why haven't you gotten coverage yet? Some of the common reasons are, right now I'm too old. I think I'm too old. It's too expensive at my age. I'm healthy. Why do I need it now? I've had health issues. Maybe I can't qualify. And these are concerns, reasonable concerns, but guess what? They're not a no. So we all know that life doesn't stop at 50. Sometimes those years that are ahead of us at that age is even more filled with experiences that we couldn't imagine having at 20 and in our 30s. So guess what? The other thing that we can't outlive is the need for financial protection. And the good news is that there are actually policies that are designed for persons in the older age group. If you're in the 50s, 60s, and even up to your 80s, you could still qualify for some types of coverage. The important thing is to act, even if it's taking the step of starting that conversation with an advisor. So if you're healthy, now is the best time, right? Because you will have options available to you, the best options, given that you can qualify easily because you're healthy. So the goal is to have these assurances in place to protect your family and loved ones from financial strain, or maybe just to create a legacy so you are able to leave a gift behind when you go, or just making sure that your final expenses, your tax bill, or any debt you have is paid off should something happen to you. So, am I too old? No, there are options available to you that you can possibly qualify for, whether it be life coverage or income protection coverage. Start the conversation with your advisor now just to see what options are available to you. Is it too expensive? We all know the cost of insurance does increase as you get older, but that doesn't mean that it is out of reach. Some people are surprised to know that there are some affordable solutions available to them by just asking. There are some types of term insurances like T100 coverages that will be fairly affordable and will take you into retirement and beyond, even up to the age of 100, right? There are also some non-par options, non-par whole life options that can provide you with lifetime coverage on a budget as well. If you are thinking that there are some things that just definitely won't fit in your budget, we're not aiming to over insure you. But guess what? Even if it's a modest policy, a modest amount of coverage, it can provide incredible relief when it is needed most. So imagine not having a critical illness or disability coverage and you're faced with a medical situation, a severe illness. Wouldn't you prefer to have some amount coming in to cover your medical bills and replace any loss of income? I think that to me is peace of mind, and that is priceless. The other question or concern, you know what, I'm healthy. Why do I even need it? Well, first of all, congratulations to you if you've gotten to the age of 50 and beyond and you are healthy. Congrats, right? And the good thing about that, being healthy makes it easier for you to qualify for coverage. So no matter how healthy you are, you definitely cannot predict the future. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, and you don't know what will happen next year, 10 years from now. Having coverage now while you're healthy basically allows you to access better coverage at better rates and give yourself peace of mind. Also know that healthy people, they do get critically ill. The good news is that you're more likely to survive. So in a situation like that, you will definitely need financial assistance because you don't want to be dipping into your retirement savings at that point in your life to cover medical bills, right? And also know that some people, when they're hit by a critical illness, they cannot return to their previous work. So it's a good idea to have that disability coverage just in case you're not able to go back to work and earn at the level that you did before having that incident happen to you. The other concern, you know what, I've had a serious health issue in the past and I just don't think I will qualify. You are not alone. The stats in Canada can tell you that a significant portion of the population will have a critical illness or a disability before, or some medical condition before they get to the age of retirement. So you are not alone. People do develop illnesses and have significant medical events even before the age of 50. But the good news is that there are products designed for this particular group. We have guaranteed issue products. So these are products with limited or no medical questioning. They're guaranteed issue. Or you have products that have simplified underwriting with limited medical questioning, right? So there are options available to people who have had a significant medical incident in their past or who are currently dealing with a chronic illness. So talk to your advisor, see what options are available to you. Knowledge is power in this regard, right? At least you have the information to know how you can proceed with getting coverage. The requirements might vary or the exclusions might vary depending on the provider. Some providers will offer you coverage but have exclusions or exclusion periods. So again, speak to your advisor or reach out to me if you'd want to have this kind of a conversation. You're 50, you've had a 50 and older, and you've had a medical incident in the past. So we've touched on a few things. And I know I've threw a lot of information at you, right? So let's look at the options. Life insurance, this is something that you are guaranteed to use, right? It's not only for the young, it's also for people who are older. You can still access this kind of coverage. And it's something that the need for this, you will never outgrow. Critical illness, this is a safety net if something serious, a serious illness comes knocking. You do not want to be stressed out financially when you are dealing with an illness. You'd rather have that breathing room so you can focus on your recovery. As I mentioned before, some individuals are hit by an injury or an illness that basically put them out of commission for a while, and they're not able to even return to their previous employment. You need to have supplemental income where coming in during these times, you want to know that you have that income replacement even when you're not able to earn as well. If you're thinking that, you know what, I have savings, I don't need to worry about this. My question to you is, would you rather to use your savings should these unfortunate events or unexpected events pop up in your life? Or would you rather pass that risk to an insurer and actually keep your savings for what you originally intended it for, enjoying life and retirement? Put these safety nets around you. I've heard so many stories of people who thought they wouldn't need it and regretted it. Don't have regret in your life. Put these safeguards around you to preserve your lifestyle, to preserve the financial well-being of yourself and your family. So what is the process? Again, just talk to an advisor. Start the conversation, right? Get the information so you know what can work for you on your budget given your circumstances. If you want to reach out to me, my number is scrolling across the screen as well as my email address. So feel free to reach out at any point in time. So in summary, if you are 50 and over and you haven't yet secured coverage, life coverage, or income replacement coverage, it is not too late. You have options. Reach out to an advisor and start that conversation. It is your future, right? It's your peace of mind. It's your legacy. Take care of it. You've worked hard to get here, right? And you don't want some unfortunate event taking it away from you. So thank you so much for your time. Seek out information. If you have any concerns, you don't have an advisor, you feel free to reach out to me. My name is Cardin Williams, and I'm here to help you achieve the life that you deserve. Good evening.